Hey! This is Banana Gaming and Toys and I'm Maverick. And today we will be doing another unboxing for Dragon Ball Legends Goku Super Saiyan 1, I believe. So, last episode we unboxed the Vegito figure, which was really large, and I gave it altogether a rating of 9. If you like Vegito, then you can go check it out. Because Vegito, if you didn't know, is a fusion through the rings. I forgot whose rings, just someone's rings. Earrings. I say rings as it's short. So, this is also a fusion, but it's between a dance. Bring this part out. It's quite a big figure. And put that back on. Good enough. Now we put the behind this. And this set comes in 4 pieces: a foothold, the really wide base, the upper half, and the head. So, just from looking at this, the details look like they're from a video game, like really blocky. That I can't say is good or bad. This slightly looks like the video where I gave the character a 4. If you want to go check it out, because like the detailing looks exactly like it, slightly darker. So this thing stands up in a wide base, and then we have our upper half. Is there an angle to this? Oh, that's the angle. Yeah, that's good enough. Again, a new one where it looks like one of those fingers. Like, you know, from the Spy Kids movie, like the humans that were fingers, practically. Hard to say. If I just slap on the head like this, or that, and yes, we have a Goku figure really low to the ground. It's one of the lowest ones we've had so far on the channel, as he's doing like a squat. So first impressions. The painting and artwork, it looks slightly like a video game, because if you look at it, the hair doesn't have many details. It just has lines, and the hair slightly looks like CGI if I've ever seen them. Like low poly CGI or something. And same with the knees, because like you can tell there's like it's been added on. But I do enjoy the excessive amount of detail there has been put into this thing. As if you look at it from like this angle, they've put dirt marks, popping veins, they've even put detail into the shirt, and then made sure there's muscle definition, as there should be. They made sure the shirt looks torn open. I'm pretty sure this is Super Saiyan 1. And our Goku's head isn't put on properly. Yeah, that should be good. So, the texture is quite like, I don't even know the type of plastic this is. It just feels like the figure from few videos back where I gave it a 4. It feels exactly like that material. Anyways, let's get its proportions up and running. I'm guessing this would be a really wide one, probably bigger than the height of the other one. So it's like 7 1/4 of the 7 1/4, or like a bit over 18 centimeters to a really low height of just 8 inches or a little bit over 20 centimeters. So, what do I like and what do I dislike? I like the fact that there's, again, an excessive amount of detail, but and I don't like the shading, the type of shading they put into it, as it's just darker than Goku should be. And I also do not like the type, because if you look at the box, it looks exactly like a video game. Because like, there's not as many ponies. This looks like one piece. The eyes look like a game. If you ever played Dragon Ball's Kakarot, it looks exactly like the artwork from that game. So, altogether, it's a really nice figure. It's a really nice figure. It looks has the same exact posture as this Goku that's in Super Saiyan 1 as well. I cannot tell. It just its hair's wavy, so I'm guessing Super Saiyan 1. It's just in the same exact position. If I were just to elevate him like this, it looks almost exactly like it. So yeah. Altogether, I enjoy this. Altogether, I just saw something in it. Just a second here. I wish I had my mug. Altogether, this has been a great figure to review, and I would give this figure 8 out of 10, 8.5, because it's just the shading is slightly off, but we've had this before, and I give that thing an 8, so I'll raise the score. It's detailed, it looks like a video game like Kakarot. So, I should rethink that. Yeah, I'll give it a 9. I was just thinking from it. Because it's just a nice figure altogether. Because the excessive amount of detail is actually something I forgot to note before I rated it. Because if you look at this, it's a smaller figure. And plus, this is a world champion figure from the modeling championship in, I think, 2015. Compared to this, this actually looks slightly more detailed than this, but yeah. Altogether, I would give this figure a 9 out of 10. So, as the original score was 8, let's figure out exactly why I gave it this. So, we're going to be doing a comparison, this towards this. A big towards small, even though they're the same person. So for this character, well, for this sculpture, it was I think it was 2015 award winning by, cannot pronounce the name. So it's really small because they had a certain timer to do it, but it's incredibly detailed because that's like exactly how you win. It's like, I don't know, getting a gold bar and compressing it slightly. It's just going to be more and more refined compared to this, where it's a large character and there's so many things that you have to cover. So that's why there's less detail that's why the general memento is the smaller the character, the more the detail, but the larger the character, the less the detail. But because there's really just more work when it comes to a bigger character. Because you gotta mold literally every single component, when here you can just skim down it really quickly. So, and this for this one, even though it's award-winning, it's really cool. But like, just getting a picture for when I was in the video is really hard, cause like they don't want to see a pole stabbing out of his butt cheek, so you have to generally do like this angle, or be holding onto the pole so then it's not noticeable. Or you can do this, but then the pole is really noticeable. So like, there's only a few angles you can do it at. Or you can just remove the pole, but then it'll become unstable and fall over. And now, if you want to get something that's decently big and not too fragile, you can probably get this, because looking at it, you can probably throw it off a ledge or something and it'll probably survive. Compared to this, where it's like it's a piece of glass practically, but it's like really thin. Anyways, altogether, the detail in both is amazing. I recommend, if you want to put this thing on a wall, I recommend having like a second figure behind it. And altogether, this has been Banana Gaming and Toys, and I give this figure an 8 out of 10. Whoop.